Hey everybody, Delta Flight Gaming back again. It is Wednesday. This is Noire, and this is a polite invitation. The last episode we did that chick there. Elsa was looking into the settlement case and how things weren't looking up. And I did look it up. The $20,000 in today's time would be about $228,000.
How long have you been sitting there?
So, I mean, not too bad of a return, but still.
You look lovely, Princess.
Princess?
You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
Well, she's only fought this one.
I just wanted to apologize for...
You don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect. If you don't mind, Elsa, I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess.
Dude, don't. That's just awkward.
I'd like that.
You Kelso?
Boss want to talk to you.
Who's asking?
Peterson, assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something about...
There's a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
Do you think I fell down the stairs?
Well, all right. Up and at 'em. Here we go. I did just see...
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess.
Stop saying princess.
Might be the only R&R I get for some time.
That is just very creepy. The Luigi's Mansion is getting a October 31st release date. Saw that this morning. Oh, that was a weird glitch. Alright, let's get into the car. Louis Benson's apartment, 9:42 a.m. All right, what are we looking for? Number 2. Interesting looking apartment complex. Apartments 2 and 3. 2. Please knock.
Remember me?
Jack, it's good to see
I
you.
don't remember you.
You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired.
Oh, it's my boss.
Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options.
Oh, shit.
Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
Either that dude has a strong cheek or you didn't hit that hard with a pistol whip. What do we got here? California Fire and Life. 220,000.
I knew you were in bed with a lesion, Curtis. Now I know why.
That's probably close to like $500,000 in 2018, 2019.
To get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Oh, that was it.
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
Money.
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's why you took the bribe.
Bribe? What bribe?
Probably the one sitting
How can
on
you
your
accuse
desk.
me of benefiting ahead of the company?
Or that one.
I noticed that the share certificates are in your name, Curtis, not the company's. What did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They passed me over for president. Sent me here because they believed it was a backwater. But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West, not San Francisco. This place will be the city of the 20th century. And I'm gonna get my cut, Jack.
You're going to jail, Curtis. You and your cronies.
We'll see about that, Jack.
I don't know enough about California to determine.
Tell me
whether
about the
which one's
Suburban
bigger.
Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
You're lying, Curtis. They're going to burn those movie sets they call houses, and you're carrying the insurance on them.
And how do you prove that, Jack?
California Fire and Life.
Rancho Escondido burnt to the ground. California Fire and Life is carrying the paper.
Jack, the best result you could get from insurance would be replacement cost. The stakes are much, much higher.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant
Excuse
but
me.
flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
Give me what I need or I'll beat it out of you.
It's all there in the case file. If you know what to look for.
Just beat him on general principle.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
Well, no papers or hidden items. So actually, that actually wasn't that bad of an apartment. I mean, for who's the vice president, I'd assume he'd have probably something a little bit bigger, but not bad. Boy, howdy. Just save me time. Brown Derby. Okay,
I'm just going up to my office, Barty. Gotta check over some files.
that was.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way.
I'm already up the stairs. Who cares? Let's go back down the stairs. So, last night I started to, I don't know, just out of the spur of the moment, just started to read some of my graphic novels. And, well, first thing I did is I remembered that I had, when I bought Dead Space 1 from the little mom and pop shop near me, or on the other side of town, actually. The guy chipped in. He's like, here, you want the, like, they were selling the full official game guide.
What is it you don't
for
want
$3, but he's like, I'll just give it to you for free. Like, so I was just kind of flipping through it, and, you know, nothing that I don't already know about. But
insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500.
Batman Arkham Asylum.
Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
And then it was this weird thing. Like, when I was done, because I was reading in my bedroom,
there's got to be more in these files,
and was putting stuff back on my shelves, and then I started hearing these weird noises coming from my bedroom, and it almost sounded like
34
something
degrees,
was
4
like
minutes, 29 seconds north.
something small was like
118
being
degrees,
picked up or
17 minutes,
moved.
58 seconds west.
And like I searched my closet, under the bed, I searched behind my couch in the living room area. Like,
have a seat,
I couldn't find whatever that noise
Where's the
was.
go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work on anyone,
So
Kelso?
I'm either thinking that it
style.
was the guy
We're always a little more.
who lives
This is your
in
dime,
the
officer.
complex next to
Would you
mine,
help
who
me if I
decides
asked, Jack?
at like
Chuck
9,
on
10, 11
shoulder,
o'clock at
shot
night
Semper
to
Fi.
start up
Fuck
a
you, Cole. Be a man.
buzzsaw
Why
or
send a
radio
woman to do your
saw,
dirty work?
or it was one
You're
of my
a cop.
downstairs. It was my downstairs neighbor.
Why do you want
just
my
so
help?
happened to be
I thought a
making
PI
noise
might
at
be a
that
little
time.
more discreet.
It's kind of weird.
I'm no gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jack. I'm sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology,
He
Cole?
said, "I'm sorry."
It's a feeble attempt at one, yes. Look, Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
So what's it got to do with Elysian Fields developments?
I ran it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic fire.
They're boosters. Stiffing GIs for deposits, making them wait months for a throw-up house. They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying. Or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf. The medal you think you didn't deserve, but you just don't get it.
You don't deserve it.
Nobody deserves a medal. It's just the ridiculous situation you find yourself in and how you react to it. You think you failed up on that hill. But courage isn't a tap you can turn on or off. Courage isn't permanent. It's a tenuous and fickle thing. Courage and cowardice exist in every man. Get over it.
You got it off your chest.
I guess I have.
Can you help me, Jack?
I'm thinking about it. The Hall of Records is the place to start.
All right, we're off to the Hall of Records.
Hello there. The Land Registry Office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Thanks.
Oh, chandelier's gone. I assume they probably wouldn't have replaced it.
I'd like to see the company details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
I was just saying, it's a little too quiet, but thankfully the music finally started.
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
Yeah, suburban sons of bitches. Is it Stillwater? 10-10-43. I am not seeing. No. Straight Arrow Collection Company. Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Courtney, for God's sake. What's he got to do with this?
Oh, that was it?
I'd like information on a plot of land.
Okay, do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult.
How?
Come with me.
That should narrow it down to one spot.
I believe that is in the Wilshire area. Here.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees.
It's pretty much already there.
17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
I mean, I can understand not wanting to put them all at zeros, but come on, at least give me a little bit more.
The lot number's 1876988.
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. Registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
How do I do that?
Over here. Use this adding machine. There are 90,000 entries to a book, so divide your lot number by 90,000.
Okay.
1876988. Divided by
90,000, yes.
7, 6, 9. God damn, this is slow. Divided 9, 90, 900, 9,000.
1,876,988 divided
20.
20.
A starts at 0, so you want to add 1 to your number.
21.
That number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find the right aisle, and you are in business.
You do this every day?
P? Oh, it's you?
Let's see what the site is worth to me.
Well, wait, so... whatever.
1876988.
That is... right here.
The book value is $350. With the new home in place, the improved value of the property is $3,500. They can make a killing. But how do they pull it off?
Know why I plumbed for the caddy? The extra trunk space.
One thing you learn in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears.
These guys really want this shit covered up. I'm getting shot. I'm off the edge, thank you. Oh, fuck.
Throw out the guns. Weapons on the ground now. You want me? You got me.
Come on, up on the thing. Oh, right in the fucking nose. Yeah, buddy. Who's shooting? Oh, there you go.
You don't get the hints, do you?
Okay, so he's on the other side of the wall. Oh, shit!
Keep on going, Jack.
There you are, my friend. Shot him in the ass. Oh, that was good. That was a good shot.
I need a word, Courtney.
Yeah, Courtney.
That's okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the way down.
It's important, Courtney.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What are you talking about?
Don't fuck with me, Courtney!
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
You're out of your mind.
I was down at the Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments. Their funding comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Your name is there, Courtney, with some pretty interesting company. The mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Dr. Fontaine?
Spill it, Courtney. I want all of it. Fontaine and the rest.
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once.
Hooray.
He reinvested the money for us. That's it. That's what's happening. They're building houses for GIs, Jack. I turned a mistake into something beneficial. Something that's going to help out the guys.
Courtney, they're building matchstick houses. They're going to burn them for the insurance money. They'll probably stiff the poor bastards for the deposits.
Please, Jack. Say it isn't so. Harlan's a doctor. A good one. He helps
Doesn't
out
mean
a
he can't
lot
be a
of
crooked
people.
guy.
Looks like he's helping himself, Courtney. You're the fall guy.
No one's home. Pick up. There it is.
Jack Kelso.
Who's asking?
Who's asking?
Oh, shit. That's actually what he said.
Leyland Monroe.
I was wondering when you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
Yeah, I bet you would.
I bet you would, Mr.
Oh, my God.
Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you. Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea?
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Sounds like a bribe.
Better than $220 a month?
Wait, he just said he was making 150.
You're a very witty man, Kelso. Substantially better.
I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack?
I might be.
Come around to my place at 9. 5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You'll come?
With a gun.
I might. Good night, Mr. Monroe.
All right. Not sure why he couldn't get in on the passenger side, but okay. Of course they are. Oh, they're my
Appreciate
guys.
the help, all of you. We can reminisce later. I want a minimum of noise and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Peleliu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs. That's what they do for a living.
So then
It's
let's
okay,
just kill
Jack.
them.
We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready.
Two of them on your right. I'm hit.
Like, all three of my other guys who were helping me all had better weapons. And what do you show up with? A fucking pistol. Did I kill him? One, two. There we go. And here comes round or wave number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Keep your head down!
Yeah, okay, keep saying the same thing. Are you gonna find me?
That's a kill!
Oh, down to 2. Wait, when did I pick
All
up
right,
the shotgun?
man, hold the perimeter. I got personal business.
Not gonna lie, I wasn't even paying attention when I did it.
Weapons!
Oh, fuck. Whoa.
Check your fire!
Almost out. Need a new weapon.
Well, I'm sure these guys have one. Or not. There we go. Nope. I always thought those kind of fireplaces were cool. You could see the fire on both sides. It was just an open pit on both sides. I thought those were kind of cool. Yeah, you want to put that down, lady.
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know
That's
how
a
to use
38
it,
at
mister.
best.
I'm sure you do. So how about pointing it over there in the direction of Hollywood instead of at me, princess?
You're quite
Dude,
the
stop
wise
saying
guy.
princess.
I don't normally shoot women, princess.
Stop saying
How about
princess.
putting the cannon down?
Okay. I mean, you don't hit women, but...
I didn't think you had the guts, sweetheart. I was never very good at reading women.
Clearly.
Monroe! Where are you, damn it? Put the weapon
This
down!
guy's got
now!
a lot of... Oh, he's got a dick. You don't shoot guys in the dick, Butters. We're gonna get bad. Oh, he took 2 shotgun blasts.
Keep on going, Jack.
I like how none of my buddies are, like, coming to help me or support me.
Almost out. Need a new weapon.
Okay. Nice bathtub.
Jack Kelso.
Give me a hug.
That's my opening negotiating position.
Oh, you crazy son of a bitch! How did you get in here? I'm bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
I thought I had an invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me. That's my second offer.
You sadistic bastard! What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe. Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building.
Nice booze shelf. What do we got here? Photo to
Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Fuck you, Jack. Call me an ambulance already.
I'll get around to it.
Dr. Fontaine, I need to speak with you urgently.
Sit down. Please, sit down.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
It's the fund we are using to channel money into the development of
So
new
this either
houses.
Why is
happened
my
right
name
after I
on the
talked to
board
him
of
or right
managers?
before I talked to him?
Technically, you are
I'm
a
thinking
major
right after.
contributor. Please, Courtney.
Those houses are a sham,
Yeah,
Doctor.
it's after.
They're going to be burned for the insurance.
That's a scandalous allegation, Courtney. Do you have any proof?
Jack Kelso, an investigator for California Fire and Life, has seen them. He was almost killed when he found out what was going on.
I don't know what to say. I feel that I have been duped. Who do you think is behind this subterfuge?
Jack says it's a property developer named Monroe. He said it goes all the way to the mayor.
You cannot have believed that I was involved.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Doctor. I hoped that you weren't involved.
Well,
Thank you for your trust, dear boy. Be still, Courtney.
you kind of should have seen that coming, dude. He just happens to nonchalantly reach into his drawer and then get up and walk around you. Might be a reason to, you know, stand up. I don't know.
Let them drift away.
Ten of 13. I have a feeling I'm missing like one.
That's a hell of a payroll.
$4,000.
I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe.
What do we got here? Arlen Fontaine. Roy Earl.
Smart. Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance.
Wasn't Roy Earl... Wasn't he our partner from Vice?
Some sold up. The others obviously didn't know the lengths these sons of bitches would go to.
It can't be stopped, Kelso. There's too much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
Have some fucking mercy!
Operator, put me through to Phelps, arson squad. Yeah, Biggs, it's Jack. I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood. If you get here in a hurry, you might get something before he bleeds to death. Elsa.
Oh, thank God.
Where? Fontaine. Dead? Former patient.
So that crazy son of a bitch finally came back for a checkup.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
You want information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
I've got to go, Herschel. Monroe's negotiating again. Do you want my final offer, Leland? Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Not Casey. He did whatever Fontaine asked. He had some kind of power over him. He did all the fires, and then he went off the rails. I don't have a fucking name!
Well, then you're pretty much useless.
He worked as a bug sprayer. Get me a goddamn doctor! Kelso, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
Okay. I think that's the end of this episode. Maybe? Yes, it is. All right. So, thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video.